Welcome to Pro Talks, a student-led speaker series connecting working professionals with the next generation of filmmakers, writers, and creatives at LA Film School. Brought to you by the Honor Society of Entertainment Arts, each session explores the real-world side of industry, from funding and distribution to creative development, career navigation, and beyond. Your hosts, Dan Lorenzo Leonard and Dr. A.Y. Heath, bring curiosity and passion to every conversation where honesty meets opportunity. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, these talks are about access, collaboration, and building bridges between student voices and industry leaders. We welcome you to the program and are honored to introduce this episode's guest speaker.
We're joined again by Diana Dalke, filmmaker, producer, and distribution consultant. Diana has helped bring indie projects to life across theatrical and digital platforms with partners including HBO Max and Amazon Prime. If you're getting ready to share your work with the world, this conversation offers real talk on what it takes to get your film seen.
You have some exciting things to talk about for us on distribution, right? We're so excited about this distribution conversation. So, when we got together with Diana to do this, we were all about, let's talk about grants. Dan and I were like, free money, let's go, make it rain, let's make some films. And then she slid this at us while we were having a meeting, a tech meeting, saying, oh, and by the way, I do, handle distribution. And some of the people I work with are partners like Prime Video and HBO Max. What? So talk to us about distribution, because I know we have filmmakers out there and it's one thing to get your films made, but it's another animal to get it distributed, right?
Right. Yeah. So once you have it made, then you're like, okay, now what do I do with it? This is great. I've got a great movie. People need to see this. So then what do? Well, then you put it out to distribution, which is what I do. I have about 500 theaters across the United States that I work with. I work for Nova Vento Entertainment. We do different types of packages, whether you want to four-wall it, which means you just want to rent that space. We run it for a week, 2 weeks in theaters. You want marketing to go along with it, interviews with the actors. We can do any kind of package to put that together that you want.
Wow. So if I get that grant money, Dan and I are making a film, we fly out to Montana, we film this incredible piece of media in Montana. Freddie comes out, we do his stuff, we get all this stuff done. We can work with you now and get this bad boy distributed.
Yes.
And distribution, whether it's in theaters, whether it is on HBO Max and Prime and whatever other fabulous, wonderful companies you work with. Oh my God, how does that work?
So once you got your film done, right, you got this amazing film, and then we have a sit down and we go, okay, where do you want this to go? Are you wanting it to go, say, local, like somewhere in Montana? We did a test run across just Montana to see how it would do. It did really well. So then we went across the United States with it. So we could talk about whether you want to just do a trial run in your home state and then take it across the US. If you want to just go bold and go across the US, if you want to go US and then overseas with it, or if you just want to take it straight to Amazon Prime, HBO Max, things like that. It just depends on where you as a creative want to take your film.
So let's say you have a filmmaker who says, you know what, I don't want to do movie theaters. It's too risky, but I'd like to do streaming services.
Mm-hmm.
So do you do all of them, or is there just certain ones you work for, and what's that process like?
So I have connections with Amazon Prime, HBO Max, Paramount, and I do have somebody at Netflix, but Netflix tends to have more restrictions, I've noticed. So they are a little bit more difficult to work with. Not dissing Netflix by any means, because I love my shows, but they are. Apple TV, I'm going to be honest, I have no connection there. They are very hard people to get a hold of. But yeah, any other streaming channel. I work with Amazon Prime quite often, because on Amazon Prime, you can start off with charging, say you want to charge $9.99 for people to buy it, $5.99 for people to rent your movie, and it starts going really great, and then you keep it on there for a couple weeks, you make a little coin in your pocket, perfect. If you don't want to do that and you just want people to see your movie, you can just put it on there and not charge people for it.
So I'm assuming then that, again, Dan and Freddie and I go out, we make this killer movie out in Amazon, out in I want Amazon so bad, out in Montana. We create it and we work with you and you get us on Prime. I'm assuming that that's a relationship, a distribution relationship that we have with you then, right? And that
Yes.
It's something that we would work out with you, and it's not something that is unclear or predatory. You're just a businesswoman, and we would take it on one-on-one.
Yep. Absolutely. Like I said, I love to be able to go, oh my gosh, my friend made that movie, or oh my gosh, my friend is in this movie. Check this out, my people. Like, I love that. That gives me the biggest thrill. Like, I have a lot of friends that have been in 1923. I actually will get to be in a couple episodes of Warden Case Files that'll be on the Outdoor Channel next fall. So I love the film industry so much, and I just love to be able to share people's story and be like, I know this person.
And when
Let's
you're
get this
doing
out there.
distribution with the filmmaker, is there what's the standard deal? Is it just a standard percentage or what?
So usually that is discussed later on. It just depends on what you're looking for in the long run. If you're wanting to just go straight streaming to VOD, if you want to do just your home state, you want to do across the United States, you want to go in across the United States and international, if you want to pair that with marketing, actor interviews, because we can arrange to do that in part of your package. So it just depends on what kind of package and where you want to go with your film once you're done with it.
That's amazing.
Got
There are some
got it.
questions here. So let me get to the questions real quick. First, if you could unshare your screen for us first, that would be great. Otherwise, we're just going to see your screen on the recording. Thank you.
Oh, I don't know how to do
Should
Should
be able
just be unsure at the bottom.
to, yeah, at the bottom. One question is, can you do short films on Amazon?
Yes. You can also do documentaries on Amazon, docu-series on Amazon.
And then the next one I have here is, can you start for free to let people see it and then decide to charge later? That comes from Maggie. First question was from
You can. That is totally up to you if that's what you want to do. So yeah, you can put it on Prime. You can see, run it for a week and go, oh wow, a lot of people are watching this. Let me throw this out there and charge people for it, because that has happened to me a lot. I find movies that I absolutely love on Prime, and then the next thing I know, I'm like, what? Now I gotta pay for it? But if they're good enough, I will pay for it. So
I know that this is a specific process, but we do have a lot of music people on, and so we do get questions from music. I don't know if you can answer this, but it's another question from the music population. What about those who aren't filmmakers and are sound designers and composers? And that comes from Maddie.
So, are you talking as far as being able to get grants?
That was her question. So is this about grants, or is this about, so she says,
yes. Okay. So if you have your LLC, that hubzone.com will help you get equipment, anything that you need for your business, especially if it is a woman-owned business. Single moms, I really hate to stereotype it, but single moms are probably the ones that get the most opportunities out there.
So somebody said they went to HubZone, and it's like, are you in this domain page? Like it doesn't exist anymore?
I put a link in there. Maybe check and see if it's that one.
Oh, the person probably just did hubzone.com. So you have to, HubZone is an SBA.gov link. So check the link that stuck in there a little while ago and see if that works for you. That work? All right. Cool. So so wow, this is so starting an LLC is important. I can tell you, yeah, Maddie,
Yes.
it's very important for liability, if nothing else. It's very important.
Yes, I have to say I started my LLC officially in August of last year, and just from August to December, as a single mom, I almost doubled my tax return as well. So, an LLC I feel is very essential. Besides, it opens up a lot more grant opportunities.
I
However, if you don't have an LLC, there's still a lot of free money out there.
Just don't open an LLC in California.
Oh, Lordy. Whoo, doggies. California is no joke. California is no joke. So I know that this has been a lot of information for a lot of people. And I know that everybody's excited. I know I am. My mind is spinning. Between, first, let's get some free money. And then second, let's get distributed all in one, like a one woman show. So it's important, I think, for people to know that you are welcoming them to reach out to you. You are not,
Absolutely.
or you're not putting any kind of gate up where people can't talk to you. You're welcoming people to reach out with questions. So I'm going to give you this opportunity to plug yourself. This is your infomercial time.
Hey, no. So yes, I absolutely reach out to me at Diana at novavento.com. My personal email is dianalee1875 at gmail.com. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm on both of them under Diana Dalke. So yeah, feel free to reach out to me. I am always, you not always because my son starts middle school tomorrow, but usually always available and usually pretty prompt about getting back to people. I'm available for Zooms if you want to do a Zoom or over the phone chat. Let me know. I love to help people, and I think one of the biggest things I love the most about the film industry is that I get to meet all wonderful people like you guys, and I get to just add new connections to my life, and it makes me happy that I get to, meet so many wonderful people on set, off set. The film industry truly is amazing.
That's perfect. And I want to let you guys know that with all the stuff that I've been doing with the school here and other things, I've met a lot of producers, and it is not normal to have someone that's open and honest and joyful and warm, ready to reach their hands open and say, "Come in, let me help you." So take advantage of it. Take advantage of it while she's still willing. We might drive her crazy because it is a huge, it's huge. It's a mess out there, and we are going to be part of the solution to the mess. So you need money to make your film. You need to know how to get it filmed, and then you need to get it distributed. Because even if you film the most awesome piece, right? Dan, you get the awesome piece, you got to get it distributed.
Un Unless you just want to do YouTube.
Unless you just want to live on YouTube, want to be that guy. You want to be Mr. Beast, and then you go out there to do your.
YouTube is really great. I do have to say,
Yes.
if you do put stuff on YouTube, after that, though, a producer won't distribute it.
That's what I heard. That's what I
Yes.
heard.
That's usually like the very last thing after it's full run, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because if people can watch it on YouTube for free, then we're not going to get those people to pay 15.50 for a movie theater ticket to go see it. So,
Yes.
Absolutely.
Is is there any way you could, and if you can't, no problem, take us through like let's say Freddie and I have a film. It's 80 minutes, it's a documentary. We're looking to get it out there. We'd like someone to help us with marketing too, because a lot of these distributors, they won't do fees, but they don't help you with marketing. And it's if you have no names in it, it becomes very difficult.
right.
So what would the conversation be there if Freddie and I are in front of you with that kind of thing?
So I would suggest if you can do some interviews, behind the scenes stuff that always gets people pumped and excited to see what you've created, and do those interviews. Just because you don't have Brad Pitt in your movie doesn't mean that your movie's not worth watching, that the people aren't worth listening to about what you created. And then get it out there. Put it on Amazon Prime or Netflix. They do a lot of documentaries on there.
That's a good question. So before we wind down, I'm looking for a reaction. Hands, rocket ships, hearts. Do you guys like this? Was this good? Would you like more of this? Got all those hearts. I
Yes.
appreciate you coming by, Diana. We might bring you back once IT solves this, and maybe we'll do a Q&A session because there's lots of questions, and this is only a fraction of the students. I
Okay.
so appreciated your willingness to come out here and spend your Monday evening with us to talk about how we can get our stuff out there. And as you can see, we got lots of music people who are looking for some guidance too. And they want guidance
Absolutely.
so bad they're showing up to the movie event going out there because they want it so bad. So thank you very much. So everybody take your mics off mute and say thank you to Diana for coming out today.
Thank
Thank
you, Diana.
Thank you
you,
so much.
Diana.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
from
you.
Montana's finest.
Thank you from LA Film School with our heart and much love. We so appreciate coming out here and talking to us and sharing the vision. We will bring you back whether you want to or not, kicking and
Okay.
screaming.
Absolutely.
Hey, Angel,
And if
before we
anybody's
leave,
interested in learning to grant write, I do have a basic all the way up to a master's grant writing class
What?
that you can take to learn to do it yourself. Because as creatives, we can do this.
Yes, we
Right.
can.
It's just like writing a script. You're just telling a story of why these people should give you money. That's all it is.
a
Right.
grant writing class. I like that.
Yes, she's doing so. So Dan, you have questions. Sorry.
Before we leave, should we, I mean, there's nothing like asking a question yourself. Should we see if anybody wants to just ask her
Yeah,
questions, any of the
I was
students here?
gonna
And if I see hands up, I'll call them or.
absolutely we could do that. I just wanted one more thing to say, and then we are sitting on a time delay.
That's why I said something.
So,
Yeah.
so I will be putting together a communication for everybody. I'm not going to drop it in Discord because that's kind of weird. I'll let everybody know this is where to email me if you've missed anything with transcription and let people know when the video's up, confirming Diana's email and contact information, anything else you may have missed. So don't worry about asking, what was your email again? I'm gonna get all that information out to you. She is willing. So when you get it, you don't have to talk to me. You don't have to talk to Dan. Just reach out to her directly and let her know what you need. And that's exciting. So Dan, I
Yes,
think Roy
yes.
is next.
Thank you so much, Diane. I'll probably reach out to you myself for a film I have
Good.
coming out. Roy, you want to ask a question?
Yeah, I was just wondering because I have a short film I'm going to get in touch with her about, but it's on YouTube. If I remove it from YouTube, could it then possibly go through distribution?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If you remove it
Short
from
and simple.
YouTube,
Perfect.
people can't see it, then yes.
Can I ask you a question on that? I thought Amazon took away putting shorts on their site. Is that like I need someone like you, the professional, in order to get there? Is that why? Because I know before you could just submit it to them.
You say,
Yep.
you say yes.
Yep. So yeah, you actually need one of their quote unquote distributors because
Yes.
yeah, documentaries and stuff like that do get put on YouTube or on
I actually
Prime.
made my film on there right before they took that away. So I was
Oh,
pretty
okay.
upset.
We're gonna get you
Yes.
back, Dan. We're gonna get you back.
No, I have it there. I made it onto Amazon before they took it away. Freddie, did I see your hand up for a question?
Nah, I'm
Oh,
good, G.
You just
anyone
like
else?
talking. You just like talking to Freddie.
Oh, anybody else a question for our lovely producer before she leaves us in 3 minutes and 43 seconds?
But I do have a question,
Okay.
my own personal question. So if I had a product where I had promo videos and stuff and something got picked up, if I take those down, would it be distributed, or does it matter if it's just like interviews and little promos? Does that matter?
No, promos and things like that don't matter. Promos behind the scenes, I say push, push, push. If you can get them on whatever platform, get your audience that wants to see that, get them reacting. Because a lot of like when we distributed somewhere in Montana in January, a lot of the theaters were contacting us because people were bugging them so much about wanting it in their theaters, in their local theaters.
Okay.
Wonderful. I think Rosalind has a question.
I do. I just wanted to get some clarification on an email address that you mentioned. That was a Gmail account?
Oh, Diana Lee, 1875 at gmail.com.
I think
Okay,
it's
and
in
is
the
that
chat
Lee
in the beginning.
Lee or Lee
Yes.
I'm going to
Leing?
send out all her information for you.
Okay,
Lee.
awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're running out of time. I see.
Deans, I think you got a fast question, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to know if does the grants involve like for like animation films? If you want to
Yes.
make animated. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that, and I look forward to reaching out to you. I have a documentary I completed.
Okay, perfect.
Yes. Any other fast questions for our fearless leader?
I thank everybody for coming.
Thank you, guys. Thank
for
you,
Thank you,
ladies.
Diana. It's been a pleasure.
This has been the most amazing event. Look, everybody has questions now. We're about to log off. So if you guys have any other questions, if you don't want to reach out to her directly, you can send me the information and I will be following up with her and I can send her your questions. And if you guys could do that, be great because then we could come out with a communication. If you have questions, other people have questions too. So that way.
I heard you about Skype. Thank you for coming.
So thank you very much, Diane. I'm looking forward to chatting with you myself. And I see Freddie's got a special guest there. Say hello to the special guest. Have anything you'd like to say before we depart, Diana?
I absolutely enjoyed this. Thank you for all of the questions and thank you for getting to let me talk about something I'm very passionate about. And yes, please, anybody, feel free to reach out to me. Personal email, work email, Facebook Messenger. I don't care. I'm pretty open and yeah, let's just have some fun and make some movie magic.
Absolutely,
I
yes.
can't think of a better note to end that on. Thank you, everybody. You guys have a good evening. Thank you, LA Film School.
Thank you guys. You rock.
Thank you,
We're
thank you,
about to
Diana.
flood
Thank
your-
you,
we're about to
Film
flood
School
your
Art
event, Diana.
Society. Woo!
Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.